Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So it's going to be a Starseed reading for you for this 12/12 gateway portal energy that is coming through. So I did my first reading last night. Well, really it was my second. Okay, because I did one at midnight coming into the portal. So that one's down below. You should take a look. That one, there's so many synchronicities. Definitely letting you know that this is what this biggest energy that's coming through is it's about alignments, and it's about cycles and repeating patterns. Now 12/12 in numerology breaks down to a 3. Okay, and it also breaks down to a 6, well, a 6 and a 3, and being in a 6th year, which can break down to a 3. See, it's all about these repeating cycles. So you could be seeing a lot of 3s, right? Which 3s are about like alignment, mind, body, soul, spirit, all of that. So this is definitely about aligning, but it's like you're going to be seeing a lot of patterns. A lot of cycles and situations are closing out, but a lot of things are like coming back around full circle. And it's really for integration, for closing these things out very strongly. Look, here's the portal card coming out for the Starseed Oracle. This is, it's very powerful. This is portal. And it's almost like for you, these new opportunities are going to be coming available to you. And you're also going to be tapping into this energy. And, okay, there's a lot of messages coming through. Okay, so there's this very beautiful energy of things coming to light, things coming out. It's like a lot of you are tapping into these realms, and you're getting a lot of guidance. And so that's why I said I had my first reading that I did in the evening hours was very, after integrating the energy all day, was very different, and I don't feel it's for everybody, so I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm going to upload it. I feel that whoever is meant to understand that transmission will get it, but it was very strongly like somebody's like dipping into these realms and accessing them, and for some it's like they're pulling this guidance, these messages, enlightenment through. So there's a strong energy coming through, but okay, so I don't want to get into that one. So anyway, your ancestors are very much with you, and they're guiding you to find this lost wisdom, and that's why some of you are like needing to travel and kind of like a timeline jump, if I can say, and like astral travel, going within the realms to get this guidance, right? And it's like a lot of this wisdom is coming in. It's like the veil's been lifted, and we've got access to these different ways to get guidance and messages. So hidden secrets, lost wisdom are very much coming out. Your star ancestors are with you. A lot of you are realizing that you have these connections with these very ancient souls. You're going to be hearing like a lot of connections, transmissions coming in from like the gods, and just a lot of beautiful energy from the very beginning of times, because as we approach this this upgrade, these energies, it's reverting us back. It's like the world, the planet's been going through this major reset, and it has to do with the elevation of Earth and the DNA activations and energies, and we're coming back around full circle. So we're connecting with these, and a lot of us are assessing like really ancient knowledge, hidden secrets. A lot of us like from when like the pyramids, like getting guidance into like how the pyramids were built, things like that, like getting the blueprints of how the world should have been before it was controlled by this 3D matrix, right? So a lot of you look at this, earth pulsating has been coming out. Pulse of mother, slowing down, time in nature. They really want you to ground yourself at this time, because that's the message I was getting. For some of you, it's like you're traveling so much within the realms and getting so much divine guidance that you're getting a little bit lost. You're having trouble finding your way back to reality, or back to the 3D here, because you're raising your vibration. Look at this, lifting the veil. Like I said, for a lot of you, it's like you're lifting this veil, but it's like multiple veils. I'm saying like it's like you're traveling through different timelines, right? And you might not be aware that you're doing it. So in that message, if you feel that you're doing that, you should check out my my other reading that I'm going to upload should be next to this one because they'll be together, but it's going to be about like time jumping and things like that. You'll know if that's for you because I give a tip into there of something that you can do that can help you. All right, but like I said, it's not for everybody. For a lot of you, you're getting the realizations of these karmic relationships that have been holding you back, holding your energy down, right? And it's very important to realize those. So that's why you could be noticing a lot of repeating patterns, situations. Be mindful of synchronicities that you're seeing at the times you're thinking these things. Like say you're thinking about a relationship, right, with somebody, and it could be a family, friend, coworker, and you're like, wow, you know, this is kind of like mirroring, this person's not acting like a previous relationship I had, or a friend, or whatever that may be. And then you notice a time come across, and it's like 3:33 or 31:13 or something like that. Be mindful of it because it's letting you know that this is a cycle that's repeating, right? And they want you to align what you're feeling with what you're thinking, with the knowledge, and aligning all of those things, right? So as you're doing this, you're integrating, you're raising your vibration. We've got light, body, crystal grids, transmission, activation. So a lot of you definitely are going through these things. A lot of these energies that come through are activating crystalline codes within you, which are raising your vibration. Your light body is rising. You're purging out a lot of emotions and feelings at this time. You're getting a lot of clarity too. I was getting into some of these situations, realizing in fact why they happened, these karmic lessons or loops or patterns or cycles. Some of them have been mindsets for some of you. Okay, so it's changing your perspective, getting a different mindset. So we've got a lot of beautiful energies that are coming in to help us with these awakenings, these alignments. Like I said, it's like the veil's been lifted. It's like there's no longer a veil, and all of these beautiful energies are coming in. Like then the reading last night, I had like 7 different, I don't even know what to call it, like, I don't know why they're blocking out that term. I guess it's because I've always known a way to say it different. It's not there because it's like we've always like separated ourselves, and it's like they don't want us to be separated anymore. It's like everybody is starting to come out and awaken, and there's, you know, just so much help that's coming in from like everybody, that we're all one. So cosmic ancestors are coming in, but see, you're seeding the light by staying grounded. See, it's like we're ascending, and we're getting all of this like ancient knowledge and these downloads and these activations and these upgrades, and it's like you could be walking around with all of this, and it's like it's hard to notice that you're back in 3D. And now look at this, now my camera's glitching. It's like they don't want me to give this out, but I'm going to anyway. So that's why I can see I'm not matching up here. So I guess I'm going to keep this one short. I'm going to have to restart my camera. I believe it has to do with a lot of these energies that are coming in. There's just so much that's coming in so quickly. It's like it's having trouble keeping up. So see, we got Sirius energy, the messenger, bringing harmony and balance. This is why this is happening, to restore balance and peace. This was always meant to happen at this time, and it's like everybody was fully aware that this time is coming. This is the age of Aquarius. This is the time right now that the cosmic, just everything going on within the cosmos and the universe is aligning. Everybody that's been sent here is rising, and we're connecting. We're seeding the light with all of our cosmic ancestors. The whole galactic realm basically is coming in to integrate this to help Earth. So this is very beautiful. So you're having a lot of like big picture ideas and thinking. So this is very beautiful. Pleiades energy here, Sirius energy. So we're getting a lot of downloads and guidance. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. It very much is. They want you to surrender to the sweetness. Here's the Venus energy, love and light. That's what it is. So a lot of you are getting called to certain areas to go to. Because you're going to be remembering things. Your fated life versus your destined life, right? You're going to be integrating a lot of energies within where you're sent to go. I see it catching up now, so maybe I'll be okay. All right. So power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. A lot of you are being guided to certain situations and places because it's like you hold the keys within you. By you traveling and going to certain places, you're going to be aligning energy. You're going to be clearing it out. It's going to activate things within you as well. So a lot of you could be getting called to be moving around, either physically, like changing residency, relocating jobs, things like that. For others, you could just be like traveling, going on vacations, things like that. But different things are happening. I was getting very strongly too. Some of you could be recalling coding, and things that you've already kind of absorbed by places that you've went, but recalling those things at this time and thinking about them are going to be activating for you. It's like recently I ran across pictures of like trips that I took when I was little, and I went through them really quickly. But then last night, and this was like a week or two ago, but then last night I was guided back to them on 12/12, so I was paying attention, and I was taking a look at each picture of all the different vacations that I took as a child, and I was really taking a look at them, and it was like I knew that I was like integrating something, and it's like because it was like triggering. I can't really explain everything of what I was feeling, but I could tell that something was happening within me just by recalling certain places and that. And I started to realize I've been to a lot of places, like the highest mountain in the United States, all the different places of, just that have been like attractions for us, to go to. But I was really, really guided to the mountains and to different things. And so recalling these trips and stuff and realizing, at a young age how I was traveling, I was guided to all of these things. So for some of you, it's like you could be recalling these things, these memories could be coming in, and as you're thinking about them, something is happening. Maybe you're called to go take a look at some pictures. Maybe you should go look at some pictures of some trips that could activate some things for you. Because it's like cellular memory is happening here. It's not just within the mind. Sometimes this stuff is happening and you're not even aware that it's happening, but it's integrating something. And another thing, see, I just lost it. Wasn't just thinking it and seeing it. Something to do with recalling. Okay. Sorry, when I'm channeling, that's why we try to go really fast when we channel, so we get the stuff out before we lose it. Because a lot of times multiple things come in. If it's meant to be, it's going to come back. All right, I see my camera and I glitching again. So definitely there's just so much energy that's coming through. See, the intelligence of the universe lies within you, child of the cosmos. So you're going to be activating so much energy within you. It's very, very important at this time for you to integrate. Like I said, so you're being called certain places, and it's like you're withholding this energy. Us being starseeds, Lightworkers, we're here seeding the light. We have the light within us, and we're being strategically organized and put in certain places. It's all happening for this time. At this time, you need to know that. So you're not for everybody. You need to know that. You're starseed. You may be here, but you're not from here, okay? As starseeds, we were born in other galactic realms and other star systems. We just incarnated here to experience to experience life in this human form here. But we're not, for some of you, you have multiple incarnations. I know I've had multiple incarnations and I've been on multiple different star systems. So that's why I know I relate with so many different type of star seeds. So that's why you're different. So you need to embrace your weirdness, face your true north. You're really being called to step in your power. Like I said, a lot of you are not going to understand this. Some of you are. If you're guided to this reading, 1344, if you're guided to this reading, then chances are you're very much a star seed, as there's millions that everybody understands. Like they think that it's a rarity. It's really not. It's just a lot of people weren't awakened to knowing that they have starseed incarnations, because at this point in time, we've been sent in flows and flows. It's not like it used to be. It's really not. We're just a whole myth. It's just, there's so much. I just can't even tell you. So anyway, a lot of you are going to be aligning, coming together, awakening to these things. Like I said, there's so many energies here. So, but a lot of us, though, it's just activating and awakening and raising. But there's many of us that need to step into positions of power to be like leaders, right? There's different missions. So that they wanted me to clarify that that, like, who's guided to my channel here, this reading, like, you hold a very position power, like, you hold these keys. So maybe, I don't know if I get channeled to, like, all of the gatekeepers, all of the grid workers, because I'm a gatekeeper grid worker. So I pull these energies in that come through these portals and gateways, and, you know, I'm meant to teach and enlighten, and being guided in alignment with my reading can trigger and activate things within you, right? The different cards that I use, to the different messages that I receive, just like when I feel called to hold up certain cards for you, like just like with the pyramids, right? You know, you seeing those pyramids, you seeing that. Now I remember what they told me to tell you. So it was something to do with the zodiac, the constellations and the zodiacs. I want you to take a look at them. So taking a look at different constellations and star systems, because I was getting that out through my dragon realm, that you need to, like, take a look at all of the constellations. I know there's a lot of them, but especially just start with, like, what is it, the 77, the majors or whatever. Taking a look at them, you're gonna it's gonna activate different things, okay? Because there's a lot of influence from different star systems, and if you know that you're drawn to a certain one, or maybe you look up at the night sky and you're drawn to a certain constellation, that's probably where you're from, or you're getting a lot of guidance from. Orion is a very, very big one, because I know it's like one of the biggest, right? But it's not that. That is where a lot of our karmic relationships come from, this Orion energy. So a lot of that's splitting out. It's like a lot of the Orion energy, the Orion starseeds, a lot of them were sent here on a karmic mission because they had to learn how to integrate love and to let go of that narcissistic energy, because a lot of them got into trouble up there in the universe, so they really needed to learn, like, compassion, humility here. So a lot of those karmic relationships, right, a lot of them are narcissistic because of that, right? That's what I'm saying. There's so many starseeds, and people have these starseed incarnations that you may not have, that they don't know, you have no idea, you know. Like, it's crazy. It really is. Like, I can't get into too much with what my ideas are about all the different incarnations and stuff, but it's very, very significant. Maybe what it is I'm connecting with a lot of the star seeds that are from the very beginning of times. Like, I know that I am, like, Lemurian Atlantean times, like the very beginning, because the beginning is triggering the ending of time. See, we're like here at, like, at the end of times, but it's not really the ending. It's the shift. It's the resetting of Earth. So it is the ending to the way things have been. But it's like a lot of us starseeds now, it's like you've always had this within you, but it was time to get activated at this time. So it's like now that you're activating certain codings within you, you're getting this divine intelligence, and it's like you're awakening these inner gods and goddesses within you. And a lot of you, it's like you're embodying this energy now, and you've been here since the beginning of time. Some of you were like the gods from the beginning of time. The beginning of times, these I can't even talk here, the mythological stories and things like that, even before the Lemurian, like, that's what I mean. This is the type of energy. It's like we're the descendants of them, part of them. They're within our bloodline. So a lot of us are awakening these ancient these bloodlines within. We're carrying these energies, and it's not just like one of us, though. It's like there's multiple of us. It's like the energy is so powerful, it's been broken down. So it's like for instance, like Osiris and Isis and those type of energies. It's like they're spread out all across. It's like it could be a descendant of Isis. There could be like many divine feminines that are embodying this Isis energy, but it's like they're awakening that energy of that ancient goddess. And then there's many masculines that are in this Osiris energy, so they're embodying that God energy at this time. But it's like we're tapping into the full power of that. So a lot of us have been like getting initiated. A lot of us are the chosen. That's a better way to explain it, I guess, is it's the chosen ones of the star seeds that are stepping into power. And you really had to prove yourself. You did. So a lot of you went through a lot of trials, tribulations, all sorts of things to really prove yourself. And for those of you that have, you're stepping into your power. You're claiming basically all of your power, all of your gifts. You're getting put into this position of power at this time. And those of you, that's what, I feel are going to be getting guided to my readings to give you that enlightenment. Because see, that's not for everyone. All right. But there are just so many starseeds and all of that. So it's all part of a plan. So a lot of your awakening, it's like you're assessing that power, that divinity, that knowledge at that time. That's why the intelligence of the universe is within. That's how we're assessing this guidance to create, to build this world the way it was in the beginning before it got destroyed. We're fixing it from the inside out. See, it's not, that ain't printed in that book, is it? Because if if everybody knew that we were going to be here to fix this, then you wouldn't have had all the journey. And I mean, I'm not going to go into too much. I want this to upload because I have had a few videos taken down and strikes or whatever those are called. Anyway, cosmic ancestors seeing the light. So very much stay grounded at this time. There's so much going on, so much messing with the transmission, so much going on within the electronics and all of that. You need to detach from that. A very important factor is pay attention and mindful to what you're feeding yourself, what you're surrounding yourself with, the food. You literally have to stop eating stuff out of boxes and packages. You need to eat fresh fruits and vegetables and things like that, because all those chemicals aren't good for you. Any type of chemicals, you need to rid yourself of alcohol, cigarettes, all that stuff is such all chemicals to your body, so it's going to stop you from embodying this power. Now I get that some of you don't want to do that, and that's fine. Then you're not one of the chosen. I mean, maybe you have to prove yourself to be one of the chosen. So if you want to be chosen one, prize 144,000, leading this world, this earth into this 5D Christ consciousness energy, fixing this world, then you have to make these sacrifices. That's why you're being called to make these major changes. So it's up to you. You have to prove yourself. You have to initiate, see if you really want this or not. Right? So, anyways, that's the reading that I had. I'm feeling to call it there because 2144, I need to clear out this energy. I'm going to be doing lots of readings surrounding the 1212 energy, as this energy is going to be anchoring in, I'm saying, for the next 30 days, because it's taking a lot to integrate. I don't know how much the energy really comes through these portals and gateways, because sometimes I feel it intensely coming in before, after. Obviously, peak is on portal day. So, but to me, that's when the door is fully open. But it's like, it's so different at this time, because I'm telling you, to me, it's like the veil is lifted, and this veil that has been covering the realms is no longer there. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like what's been blocking and covering us is not there anymore. It's like it's like it was in the darkness, and Earth has elevated into the light now. All right, but it's like there's still a lot of darkness that we have to come through within Earth to fully embody this energy. It's like you have to raise your light body. It's basically like the light is all above us now, right? But we're anchored in this heavy, dense energy. So if you want to have access to all this beautiful energy, as you release this stuff, you're raising yourself, you're elevating yourself into this beautiful light that's right here, that's right above you. It's not unattainable anymore. When before it was like it wasn't there. It's like it's penetrated through. So it's like all of your beautiful stars, beings are there for you. But you have to eliminate yourself and kind of maneuver through the negativity, the toxicity, the dark energy that's surrounding just you. So it's not unattainable anymore. I hope I'm explaining that very well. I was trying to explain it in the video last night. That's why I was like, I need to get some sleep. I'll explain this a little bit better. Because it's like our thought before, because we couldn't see it, we used to think that we had to travel through to a different realm, or we always hear about ascending. So we think that we're rising up. But see, for you, like ascending could literally be just moving over here. It's like you could have like a dark cloud over you and your home and everything that's going on. But once you go outside and you're not around the dark energy within your home and those people, you're now in the light, right? So that's why I'm saying you could literally walk over and get into the light too. And you could keep, and it's like you've got it. It's going to be easier when you're lit up and you're in the light to stay in it. But you're going to be getting more aware of what the darkness looks like in your life, in your world surrounding you. So you're going to be getting more of that guidance of what's, sorry, I think I hear me a little. So, it's going to be easier for you to maneuver, and that's why you're going to be seeing a lot of the repeating cycles. It's like you're going to be getting the clarity, the visions of, it's going to be more clear for you to be able to see repeating cycles and patterns, what these karmic energies are. You may notice that you're seeing things more differently, because it's like whenever you step out into the light, you're getting these downloads, these activations are happening. So then when you go back around these energies and things like that, and it's like a lot of times, isn't that how things fully go full circle? Is it's like when something happens and you have to go through lessons, as you're wrapping it up and you're closing it out, is when in fact you start to see, okay, that's why that happened. All right, well, I'm going to release that. I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to take the lesson away from it, learn, boom, done. And it's like, so that's kind of what's happening with this integration. So anyway, it's very powerful. All right, so I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely subscribe to my channel if you have not, because you are guided to for a reason. Know that, and that way you will get all notifications of future uploads. So it's free to subscribe. So let's go check on my little, she's playing with mail. Just click the subscribe button and you'll be subscribed. That way you can check back. Like I said, with these, I feel there's going to be a lot of darkness, especially through the electronics, trying to block things out. So you might not get all the notifications. You can always check back at my channel and see the different readings that I upload. So be mindful, pay a lot of attention to communications and messages and things like that, as I feel there's going to be disruptions, disturbances. 2626, pay attention to synchronicities and messages that you see. A lot of times when you're seeing synchronistic numbers, patterns, those are to get you to wake up, to be aware of what's going on for you at that current situation. What is your mindset? Are you noticing a pattern? Are you seeing a trigger? Are you seeing something, right? Because that's a lot how they work with us. They know how to connect with us through electronics and through the vibrations of numbers, through synchronicities. If you're ever questioning whether or not it's a message or a symbol or a sign, then it is, because the fact that you're questioning it is because you notice something different about this, right? It's like when, I hope I explain that right. It's like there's no such thing as like a coincidence just being a coincidence if you look up the meaning of it. It's a coincidence is when something happens that's repeated. It's repeating to show you something for a reason. So it's like if you keep seeing the same name somewhere, they're trying to tell you something. There's either there's some sort of an attachment energy there. That there's either something going on very strongly, maybe you have some deep-rooted feelings of that person that you're holding on to, a wounding that you need to heal. Maybe they have some sort of wounding towards you. Maybe they're manifesting your energy, or you're feeling each other's energy. Or maybe they're trying to tell you that you need to take a second look at the situation. Maybe, in fact, it's you're supposed to have some sort of connection or closure, or something's going to be approaching. Or, you just have to pay attention to what you're feeling, what you're thinking, because this is where I'm getting there's going to be misguided information. It's like, because I could tell you, for some of you, you're going to keep seeing the same name and getting the synchronicities, because some of your guides may be trying to tell you who, in fact, you're supposed to be with, who your twin is, who your divine is. For others of you, you could constantly be seeing the same name or pattern because somebody is heavily obsessed with you and is doing spell work on you, right? You could be seeing somebody in your dreams because they are trying to manifest you back, because they're heavily doing spell work on you, because you can be getting, your guides could be trying to show you that people are doing spell work on you, and that's why you're seeing this person in your dreams. For others of you, it could be your divine counterpart that you're connecting with in the 3D realm, in the 5D realm, in dreamscape, because you're lucid dreaming and you're going into other's dreams. For others of you, you could be calling people in. For some of you, lucid dreaming, you can go into other people's dreams and heal them and work with them. That's what I mean. There's all these different scenarios. So you have to be very careful about the guidance and the messages that you're getting. Because it's not that we try to cause confusion. And some of us are so strongly, we feel what we feel the message for us, and we give that. But like I said, for others of you, like, you have to discern. That's why you have to check in with yourself. Because for me, it's like I was constantly in my dreams I was connecting with my twin and I was getting revealed my enemies. So I was having to decipher, like, wait a minute, is this really an enemy? Is this really like a master magician obsessed with me, trying to manifest me back? Or is this my twin? Because I'm also seeing my deceiving people in my circle in my dream. Like, what is this? That's why I was very much told that I had to spend some time alone out in nature, right? Where you disconnect from the electronics and the mishaps and the miscommunications, because you're going to be getting that guidance from within. So even if you feel that you're guided to a reading and say it's resonating with you a lot, but some parts don't fit, you have to trust what you feel, because that's how you're going to be able to decipher what's for you, what's for not. But either way, you notice a pattern, you remember a dream, pay attention, but then you have to analyze them. You have to think about how you feel. And when you do that, like, think about how you feel. Like, ask yourself, all right, so I had a dream about this person. What do I feel? Go by what you feel right away before you think about it. Once you start thinking about it, now you're not using your intuition, using your mind up here, which can be manipulated, right? So then maybe, all right, set that aside. So now throughout the day, go about your day. Now bring it up to yourself later. Go, okay, let me think about that again. How do I feel? Maybe do that a couple times. And you'll start to see that, okay, well, the last couple times I've heard this person's name or it's been brought up right away, I feel that, wow, I feel like they're not for me. Or maybe, oh my gosh, like I feel love. Or, pay attention. You got to pay attention a lot to what you're feeling. But you guys got to get out in nature to be able to let go of this toxicity. I was guided to my Florida water today, too. I was told that I'm definitely getting a lot of mixed energies that I'm holding within my chakras, that I needed to cleanse myself before the reading. So I did. So you're getting guided to certain things. Like I said, eating more healthier, cleansing. A beautiful thing to do too is think about things when you're showering, when you're underwater, because it's so refreshing and it can get a lot of toxicities out. It's going to help you remember. Look, and as I say, water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. And a lot of you write down your dreams, because you may wake up thinking about your dreams, but then an hour later you're not going to remember them. So write them down. Pay attention to symbolisms that you see, 3144 colors, especially if you see numbers. And it's like, say you're in a dream and like you see a number on a mailbox or something like that. Write that number down when you wake up. Look up that number, right? So, star ancestors, really beautiful, and I'm sorry. See, for a lot of you, somebody's just very heavily like you're needing to talk and have closure. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna leave this reading here. I don't want to get too drained. Watch whatever you feel guided to, but always trust your intuition for how to take the message, guidance, all of that. All right, my beautiful star seeds, love and light to all of you. Definitely subscribe. You're also spreading love and light out into the world. And know the more at 3225, the more that you interact with me as well. By watching me, I feel your energy too. So the more readings that you watch, the more I'm feeling your energy, the more you're going to be coming out my readings too. And then any comments and liking and things like that. We're all interconnected. We really do. Just like when you're thinking about somebody, they're feeling your energy. And the more you think about them, the more they're feeling your energy. So that's why I said, but that's up for you to decide. Is there some sort of closure? So for some of you, maybe you need, if you don't want to be thinking about this person or feeling their energy, then maybe you just need to have a conversation with them and have closure. For some of you, somebody's just very much wanting to say that they're sorry. Somebody very much misses you. So there are going to be reconciliations, a lot of those happening, and mendings. But if you know that that person's like a low vibration and not for you, then just create some healthy boundaries, right? All right, guys. Love and light to all of you. Bye.